GA and welcome back for another video. All right, so in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys what I use to ship the cards in my store. So so last year we did let's see the volume. So we did like 10,000 completed sales, and it's all hand delivered by me, using all these supplies over here. And I just want to show you guys what I used, and it's gonna be very interesting because I know there's like different ways on how to ship cards properly. I know all stores ship like different, but I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I think it's very important to like show you guys at least different tactics and different like tools that I use, because throughout the year I kind of upgraded some of the ways, um, and it's generally like making it more easier and faster. Of course, like throughout the year you get a lot of sales, right? And you wanna do more, um, but in order to do that you gotta upgrade your tools, your ways, and make it like much easier for you. So we're gonna start with, I think it's better to start with like, let's just say what is like the every time you order, you print, right? You gotta print, and this is the paper that I use. So I just bought this from Walmart. I don't know. It's just something that I got used to like buying, and I think it's like a little thicker paper. So when you print this with the PO order, it kind of helps the on the envelope when you ship stuff on a plain white envelope. So this is what I buy as far as like paper when I print. And then as far as that, obviously you need ink, right? I got these, so I got an Epson printer, and I usually buy like the XL. These are like $40, black ink, and the printer requires actually a colored ink too. So I usually get like this one because it's like combination with the XL black ink and the other colored ones. So it comes like these. So I haven't like replaced the colored ones. Um, Actually, if there's like a way, if you guys know how to like kind of trick the printer on like the colored ones, because these the colored ones, like their package is like $20 for all three. But if you can trick the printer where it's like, because you don't really need colored colored ink when printing like the PO orders on TCG Player. If you guys know a way, man, that's gonna save me like a lot, because that's like $20 per per box. but but yeah, sometimes I buy those. So that's that for the printer, and then the ink. So now we go to the how I basically what I use for one order. So I'm gonna start with, if it's like a plain white envelope, I typically use this one. I like this version. There's a lighter, like I like the inside. It has like a purple bluish. So I don't know. I just prefer this because it feels like more, the paper is like harder. There's a lighter version of this. It's like um kind of grayish, but when you compare both of them, it feels different. This is more like thicker and it's more expensive. But this is like it always, yeah, Walmart. You get this at Walmart. They always run out, man. So every time there's a chance that I can get like a lot of this, I usually just wipe out the shelves. But if I ran out, the other ones works fine as well. But yeah, so I this is basically what I use on plain white envelope. But yeah, so that's that. And then as far as, I got my penny sleeves. You gotta have penny sleeves tons of them, man. I buy like in the thousands of this, because I use this for inventory. I use this for like order, and then I use just any sleeves works, man. If there's like an expensive card, and like the orders is like you can just put two cards, and then you can just put like a random card, like a token. I use this one's like a thicker sleeves, right? So that's that. And then if there's like multiple orders, like a lot of orders, like 10 plus or 12 plus, I got these ones right here. I think they use it for like graded cards. Um, yeah, I use these because it's like you can peel it, and you can really ship a lot of cards in this pack right here. So I use that, and sometimes I use these ones. I recycle the plastic on these, because you can ship tons of cards. So I recycle those. So that's those stuff, and then I got these ones. You gotta have um, top loaders. Very very important. So these ones I use for like expensive cards. $10 or $5 above, and then you can usually fit, yeah, four cards over here, with the penny sleeves, and with a harder thick sleeves. I think maybe like two to three. It really depends. You'll feel it, because some top loaders are different from the others. Um, and then I use these ones right here. It's like an Ultra Pro. So typically, if there's like multiple cards, multiple orders, it's like three, four, five, six, 8 cards. I usually use this one right here. I think there's a bigger version of this, but I use the smaller ones because it's more rigid when you ship cards. So yeah, so I use you got to have these two at least. You can't just like ship like a random sleeves, right? But on the cheaper order ones, typically what you can do is you can just use a penny sleeve, and you can just use like random cards, and that will be enough. So you can save on using these for the more expensive orders. So penny sleeves, and then this one combined with like random cards like tokens, or like, yeah, basic lands. You can use it to sandwich the order if it's like too small of an order. So that is those. And then on the high end, very high end cards, this is what I use. For some reason, the smaller version of this, um I don't know. I can't find one. So I just like use the big ones because it's like it's much cheaper. It's like I think 25 units, and this is like I think like $10-11. So I just buy like a whole pack, and then I use this for like big orders, like like a very expensive card, things like that. Very important to use this instead of the plain white envelope, man. So yeah, it's this it's the duck whatever brand. So I use this, and the top loader, and then the sleeves. So that's how that's what I use on expensive cards. And then as far as the stamps, so I use two of them, right? So USPS told me that they're raising their prices on their stamps. I don't know how much are these now, but these are 2 ounces. So these I guess were 84 cents. I don't know how much are they now, but this is what I use on like simple orders, like especially the lighter ones. And then these are non-machinables. Actually, if it's like light enough, actually you can use this as a non-machinable package as well. So you can stamp it. But yeah, 84 cents for this. And then these ones are the non-machinable ones that I use. And these are, or I guess were, 99 cents per stamp. So yeah, these are like good, man, especially if your package is a little heavier. you can use it. So these are the stamps that I use. Like I said, I don't know how much are they now, because they're they keep raising prices, you know. And then obviously I gotta have you gotta have like the tape, basic tape, and then the painter's tape, right? So yeah, and then I use this pen right here because I still write I still write the name and then the address at least. Back then I write everything, man. You know, I write my, the store and then the my address and then everything. I write everything before, but I upgraded to to these ones. I at least added this to make my orders much quicker. So this is like a good investment, man, for if you're shipping a lot of orders. This will make your shipping much quicker. So I got this one right here. You can stamp non-machinable, right? So I use this, and then you gotta have the do not bend, right? You gotta have the do not bend. So those two in red, so it's like, you can really see it. And then I have this one right here, so I don't have to write all those in pen. I used to, but yeah. So this is what I use. So Anchor Collections. All right, so that's that. So I use these ones. This is like, oh my god, it's like a savior, man. Really uh make everything much quicker and smoother when you're shipping. Back then, it'll take me like, I think, an hour added, without it. But with those, I can do like, it saved me a lot of time using those and just like hand write the name and then the address. Because sometimes on the expensive orders, I still check the the address just to like make sure that it's like it's in, it's correct, and it's like, it's nothing like crazy, you know um yeah, especially if you're shipping like $50 or $100. This morning I somebody bought a 2015 Seas Control, I think, sealed commander deck, and it's like, 80 $100 deck, right? Because it's like an old school one. So I gotta, double check the address on those. As far as like box, I rarely ship like sealed boxes. um mainly commander deck. But this is what I have, this is what I use, right? So this is 11 by 7.5 by 5.5. So I use this. I wish I could have gotten. And then I have like a soft sleeve that I wrap the box or the commander deck. And then yeah, I just use this and then just tape it up. So this is, this can fit like booster box or sealed commander deck. And it works, man. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. Um, yeah, I mean everything. I got all my supplies at Walmart, so it's like one one place for everything. And it's kind of like if you do grocery too, so it's like it's all there. So it makes it more much easier. So I mean that's really it. Um, I think one added thing when you're shipping that really helped me is a lot of lights, man. My station over there, I mean, that light, it's like pointing to me right now, but it's like it's pointing when I'm doing the orders. It's really pointing on the order itself, because oh man, if you work with like really dark, it is gonna mess up your eyes, man. And I also have like a light over here in front of me. It's kind of pointing on the inventory. So when I pull the cards, it's much easier, man. So definitely invest in like a lot of lights. So like um the room should be bright enough, so you can everything is like easier, man. And then when you do the orders, my in my opinion, I do orders standing up. and then it's like I think it's almost on my chest level, because if you, I don't know, I think I just got used to it, like working in my previous work. It's like it's much easier, like it's level with my hands, right? um Besides, like, if you're like sitting, I mean you also do ship your cards or pack your cards like sitting, but I think I prefer like standing up. I think it's the flow is much easier, plus you can just like move if you try to get more supplies, right? Or you gotta print more orders or things like that. All right. So MTG noob, greetings, fellow nerds. What is up? What is up? So yeah, so that's really what I use on the 500,000 singles storage unit that I bought. There were like thousands and thousands of token. So I use those on, like, if I want to sandwich a couple cards or a couple orders, right? So almost every order I add one card, so it's kind of like extra kind of thickness on every order, plus the paper, plus the white envelope, right? So it's really really helps when you're shipping, plain white envelope. As far as that, I think as far as shipping and supplies, I don't know what else. What else? What else do I use? Um, Typically that's most of it. Um, I don't really, like I said, how all the supplies that I use, all kind of like the recommendation for, like, when you're pulling the orders. You gotta have the light. I use these BCW boxes, right? And it'll fit like thousands and thousands of cards, man. So currently, right now, I'm still listing a lot of singles, and I think I'm around like 13.5 singles. And some of the rares I only listed one, but there's like multiple copies, right? So there's like a couple thousands already, and my goal this year is to really double up my sales, right? So last year, 2022, we did 100,000 in gross sales, 100 plus thousand, right? And we did hit 10,000 completed sales. So my goal for this 2023 is to double that up, right? And my I'm gonna start with doubling up my inventory. So that's kind of like my focus right now. Um, it's kind of hard because I'm just like by myself. So um, scheduling, right, the time you wake up and things like that, it really matters. And I kind of want to also add hammering down a lot of the videos, because I feel like with this experience, I feel like it's good to have this knowledge that if you want to open your own TCG player or sell some on Facebook, I think um it's uh it's good to know that it's possible. I did it for a full year, man. It was kind of scary in the beginning, right? But it is possible. There's it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to, like, you know know what's the perfect schedule for you. But it is possible to make money. It is going to be a grind, but if you love surrounding yourself with tons of cards, or not necessarily like Magic the Gathering, right? It could be like Pokemon or Flesh and Blood, or just any TCG. I feel like once you master how to sort cards, ship, and all the supplies that you need that will help you um, make you faster, right? Because all of us don't have much time in the world, right? So um, if you have if you master how to ship, sort, and organize your store, oh man, it's gold, man. It is gold. So that's pretty much it, man. I think I covered every single shipping supplies that I used. Um, And if you look in the room, I have um also this one is a good addition, right? This is a sorting tray right here that I use when I sort thousands of cards. I still like if you check over here, right? There's there's this stacks and stacks of boxes of cards over here, and then there's around here, and then below me there's tons of cards. I use those to separate colors, and then after that you know you, alphabet, and I don't really do by sets because I don't really have that much of like inventory. I don't like currently I don't mass box open. A few sets I did, but for the most part, as long as it's alphabet and then by color, I think it's easy enough for you to grab when you're pulling orders, right? But yeah, so I think that's it. If you guys have any questions and or suggestions, actually, I'm actually looking for a specific cardboard, right? I think I saw this in YouTube. I just don't know where to get it. It's kind of like a white cardboard, and it's like you can flip it, so it's like a white cardboard, and then you can use it for instead of using these. I don't know. I'm like used to these ones, right? It's like a white cardboard, and you can flip it that way, and then you can put the sleeve or the card, and then you can just like wrap it like that, and then you can just tape it. I'm actually looking for that one. Maybe that's probably a much cheaper version on these because one box of this, I think it's like you get 200 of this for $20. Yeah, you get 20 $20 for 200 of this. So it's not bad. So and then these ones, typically they're like $4, $3 to $4 for 25 or 35, right? So I mean I use these for like the expensive cards. So but yeah, I'm looking for that one. I just don't know where though. I try to like look on eBay. I think you can get that on eBay. I just don't know what is it called? Like the that version. Maybe it's cheaper because it's like a cardboard, but I feel like you can use it instead of like using these because these are it gets super expensive, man. Like using these. Good thing I bought a lot of it. I have like a full box of these ones, like the Ultra Pro. Very very important. All right, so that's really it. I hope this video. Um, I love this pen. Also, this is like the only pen that I used. The BIC Glide. I don't know. I just got used to it. This is like the first pen I bought, and I just got what I'm just gonna keep buying the same exact pen. I just got used to it. But yeah, um, I don't know what else, man. If you guys have any question, you guys can just like feel free to like message me if you're running a store or if you wanna like learn anything as far as like shipping wise, or even like other stuff too. If you have a side hustle, if you're selling on eBay or if you're starting on Facebook, because I did Facebook for a full year too, not full time, but like just side hustle, and yeah, I sold a good amount over there, man. Facebook. Um, so that's going to be it. It's hold on, I don't want to make I want to make sure I covered anything. So printer, ink, paper, white envelope, bubble mailer, sleeves, stamps, all this, the tape, the pen. So I think I covered everything. Sorting tray, lights. Uh, yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. MTG, the Hive. What is your dollar threshold sending first class versus tracking? Dollar threshold. sending first class versus tracking. You mean like the envelope like this versus the one with the tracking? So in TCG Player, um, over $20, it they're requiring you to ship it like on on these. So it's better to just like follow that one. Um, and then like below that you can just ship it in these with this white envelope. But it kind of varies, you know. It's like different on orders. Sometimes you ship cards like around 30 $35, you know, using a stamp or using tracking shipping. Yeah, it varies. I know a lot of people ship cards even at like $40, and they ship it in like stamp. It's really different, you know. Not it's very risky because TCG Player, if it's like above $20, it will like there's like a message that will pop out that, you know, it's really better for you to ship anything with tracking above $20. But like I said, I did ship some stuff over $20, even over $30 at plain white envelope, and it's okay. But it varies on different orders. Um, if you because I did it for a full year now, and I recognize some of the names, some of the repeating customers, and you know, you see the rating, you see the messages. um so you know, you gotta really pick, you know, if you want to send an expensive card on a stamp, so it'll save you a lot of shipping, or um if you want to use like tracking, because tracking right now, you know, average is like $5, even more, right? It's like $5.30 for a package, just like with tracking. um but it's also a risk for the buyers if they want to, oh, you know, the mail didn't show up or something like that, because you're gonna get blocked, you know, you're gonna get blocked and your name's gonna be out there. So it's also like a risk, you know, if you're gonna be like you know, you want to scam the seller. So it's bad for the buyer, you know, majority. So if you want to stick with it, you know, it's also fine with, you know, shipping everything $20 above, you know, you ship it with tracking, and then anything less than that, you can ship it with stamps. But you know, like I said, it really depends on the buyer, and then if you know the buyer, like it's very recognizable that, you know, this person like bought a lot of cards from me before, so you can just ship some of the cards. Like I said, every order is different, so you gotta it's tricky. So that's going to be it. That's actually a very very good question, because I know a lot of stores ship different. Sometimes their threshold is like if it's over $25, boom, it's like, all right, everything is like gonna be shipped in with tracking. Sometimes, you know, if the cards is yeah, it's really hard to say, man. It's every order, depending on like the price itself, depending on how much it is too, you know. Like let's say like a damaged card, right, but it's like $40. Yeah, it's so hard to say, yeah, you can just ship it to, you know, like plain white envelope, it's a damaged card, right? So you know, it's every order is like by case by, you know, case by case is it's different. So yeah, that's actually a good question. But hopefully eBay kind of takes over and applied the whole plain white envelope with tracking, right? And that way, you know, all those, oh, I didn't get the mail, oh, I didn't get the mail, you know, because it's like I said, it's gonna be bad for the buyer too if they're gonna be like that, you know, because their names is gonna be like, you know, if if your name get banned in like multiple sellers, you're gonna get banned, man. So it's that's kind of like one risk if you want to be like, get like free cards, right? It's like, you know it's like a small win in like a short period of time, rather than like, you know getting being a good buyer too, so that's it. I think I did everything. Right now I'm really just sorting a lot of the cards. I have like these rares on my table right here. So I got, what is this? I'm trying to like list all these. You got like was that Zendikar? Yeah, I got like Zendikar rares, Predator Urge. Yeah, that we sorted uh yesterday and yesterday live stream. So I'm getting ready to list all of these cards. Yeah, contested war zone. So I got a lot of these bulk. What is this? Oh, this is like a foreign corrupted corrosion, whatever. So we got these galvanaut. So I'm getting ready to list all of these, and then there's more. I think tomorrow we're gonna do a lot of sorting for we're gonna sort some cards because I'm trying to collect a lot of buy list cards so we can buy like a booster box of Dominaria Mastered or anything that's like, we can move all these bulk into like um something new, right? Or it's a good content too for the channel. If you wanna, let's say we did Dominaria Remastered, right, out of you know thousands of bulk, and I only pay like $50 for the box, right? But yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do that. Actually, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. That might be hard. The time's probably gonna be different, but we're still gonna do it. I like going live every day. So Monday to Friday we're gonna do lives, and then yeah, that's going to be it, man. If you guys have any more questions, feel free, because this is like very important when you have a business. Like shipping is like pretty big deal. Um, yeah, sorting, shipping, supplies, it's all different. Um, some people actually ship cards. So these are the 84 cents, right? And then these are the $1.99 non-machinable. You actually use the cheaper one, the forever stamps. I think they're like 50 cents. I don't know. I don't know what how much are they. I never use them because it's like they're um they're machinable. So these ones, and even this, if it's like light enough, they're all considered non-machinable. So it's like, getting sort by hand instead of like the machine itself. Um, but yeah, so I mean, if it works, I don't know if you guys ship plain white envelope with a forever stamp. I might try to use them because they're like cheaper, or maybe I can use it for like the very cheap orders, like $1, $2, and then you can just protect it with a couple cards, right? But for the most part, these are the only stamps that I use. Have you guys used the forever stamps? I'm not quite sure. Because if it works, then I might start buying those as well for the very cheap orders. Um, but yeah, you know what's crazy enough is like these ones, right? These I actually recycle these. It's weird. I'm like really so these I what I do is I grab this from this once it's like done, and then I tape it's kind of like, once I peel it, I fold it, and then I rip this into two, and then I put both sides. You know, it's a tape, man. So it's kind of like, might as well use it. So yeah, it's like it saves you some of this. So I used these ones as well. Um, I mean, you just use everything that you can use to protect the order, right? So far, um, we did 10,000 completed sales last year. It's growing like crazy, man, because I'm increasing the volume on my inventory, and then we did 10,000 um, positive ratings. So that's like all 1 year. So we're that the goal was good. We hit it. So now we're gonna try to really just double up, man. We're gonna just double up, and I'm trying to catch up on the inventory because now I feel the orders, man. Like from like the 30 orders daily, now it's like 50, 40 to 50 daily average, like 50 daily, right? Average. And then like the orders from like 50, now it's like 80, even sometimes 100, man, on the weekends. Oh man, like because USPS is like closed on Sundays, right? So all the orders from Saturday 9, because I ship Saturday, so I ship every day. Saturday, all the orders from Saturday 9, and then up until Monday, all that, sometimes my God, like 100 plus, 100 plus orders, man. It's crazy. I hope it's I hope they open Sunday as well. But what's worst is if there's a holiday, right? Monday, Monday they're closed too. So now they so orders all Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then half a Tuesday. All is gonna be in one shipment, man. Oh my God, it's crazy. It's like 250 orders, man. It's crazy. It's insane. So yeah. Let's see. I've seen those purple stamps a lot of sellers use forever though. Oh, so you only use forever stamps? Yeah, cause these ones they're expensive. They're like $1, right? But they're not machinable. So I mean, you can use this for like expensive cards, and then I guess if you're shipping like the cheap ones, you can use the forever stamp. I never I never tried the forever stamps. Even when I started, I actually started with this, non machinable. I started with this, and then I found out um, about this. So they told me, yeah, if the order is like light enough, it's actually non-machinable order or package. So they hand sort these ones as well. So I found this out. These actually went up from 84 cents to, I think they were like in around like 70s, I believe. And then back then, these ones are 88 cents. Now it's like $1. I'm pretty sure these both went up. So I just don't know because I bought like bulk of them before they went up. I think last Sunday. So that's that, man. I think I might try the forever stamps. Because like I said, I really take care of the package. Every order, even if it's like $1 order, man, um it's kind of like my goal is to hit um so we did 100K sales, 10,000 completed sales, and 10K positive rating, right? I want to hit double that. So my goal for this year is to hit 25,000 completed sales, maybe double the positive rating, right? So 20K completed sales, and I really want to hit double up the gross sales. I want to do like 200,000 in gross sales, because last year we did 100 plus, so that's like that's like a small win. Because now, like when you go and TCG player, your name, like it's like much better, like your store with 100% star, and then like 10,000 plus completed sales, right? So that was my goal before, and good thing that's like a big small step on all this business. But it is, it's like I said, it's a lot of work. It's every day. You find like new tricks, and yeah, it's very very a lot of work. Labor of love. That's what they say. But yeah, so that's going a bit. I don't know what else is to say with shipping and supplies. I think as far as like the all the stuff that you use. Um, oh, actually, one TCG player seller asked me about going direct, right? This is back when like because I hit a level 4 already, and I forgot the requirements. But I know I'm qualified for going direct. Because you save a lot in shipping, right? With all these stamps, but the fees will go up. Uh, so I thought about it. I think um, my answer for not doing it back then was I wanna like handle every order, and handle all the customer service, because I want to experience, like, okay, if this is gonna be hard, I want to experience everything. If this is gonna cost this much, I want to feel it. I want to experience it. Because if you go direct, you can just like have an order, right? Like 100 cards singles, and then you can just ship all of that to TCG player. My reason too is the conditions, because if the let's just say this is like near mint for you, but on TCG player, they say, oh no, that's not near mint or something like that. So that's it. And I kind of like to ship packages with um not from TCG player. I want to just like, hey, this is I did this. It's my name, it's my stamps, it's my handwriting. I'm shipping it like through everything, all me, right? Because I really want to experience in the beginning how hard it is, and what how can I upgrade or do make it faster, things like that. And then like what are the costs, and then maybe later down the road I can probably consider going direct. So it's if it's I need to cut back on time. I need to like, my cost is this much. I need to cut back on this one. So, it's really just doing everything in the beginning first. So just so I have like the experience and I have the knowledge, so I can, share you guys, what it is. And maybe going direct is much better. But right now, I'm still like doing every single order every single time. But yeah, so that's going to be it. Let's see. What's the time now? It's like, oh man, it's already like we've been like live like 43 minutes. Holy moly. Um, but I just want to make sure that I covered everything. I don't want to like miss as far as, oh, actually this one, when I'm sorting cards, right? And is it there? Oh yeah, this one. So if I'm sorting cards or when I buy collections, this is very important. This is key. If see a card that's like kind of questionable, I use this one right here. Um, very very important jeweler's loop, man. Even like a basic land or a common or uncommon, it's very important that all your cards in your inventory is 100% legit. So if you see a questionable card, boom, jeweler's loop, man. There you go. You don't want to ship like fake cards. Most definitely. So we gotta have this when you're listing cards for your inventory. You need jeweler's loop. And then I have this too, like I said, lighting, right? I have this one too, just to like extra. This is good. You can attach it to the phone. You can it changes, the light changes, things like that. So it's very important. And then I have I use this ones too. I have an extra phone, right? So I have like the TCG Player app here, so I can just scan it every time I'm sorting cards. So if you guys haven't been in one of my sorting live, tomorrow we'll do it tomorrow. So I use this, and I have the app, so I'll scan the card if it's like worth listing. So I'm gonna set it aside, and then if it's like worth nothing, right? It's like to say, you know and so I have like base prices, so if it's not worth it, I'll just like go bulk it out, buy list it, because it's better to just like keep replenishing all the bulk cards, even though like maybe later down the road they could be like high prices. But as of right now, just replenish, just keep rotating, fresh new inventory. It's much better that way. So I have this extra phone. It's like an old phone, man. I think it's like iPhone 5 or 6. So I have this phone just to like scan the prices. But yeah. And then one last thing too is like I'm using it over here to go live is my phone. I do everything through phone because it's much quicker and you can just change prices much quicker. I just got used to it. I have my laptop over there behind me, but I only use that. Sometimes I go live on that one, but it kind of like, I'd rather just like do this setup right here, and because it's like much easier, just using everything on the phone. But yeah, so I use my phone, list cards, relist all the cards that sold uh, on a certain day, and then mm, yeah, that's it. Everything, shipping, boxes. Yeah, that's it. So if you guys made this far in the video, um, put in the hashtag War of the Spark. All right, because check that out. If you guys don't know, if you can win that sealed Japanese War of the Spark right there, so all you have to do, watch as many videos in my YouTube, and then like the video, and then put in the comments hashtag War of the Spark. The more you do, the more your name will pop out on my feed, and that will give you just you can win that box, man. And I'm gonna, once the end of this month, I'm gonna announce who win that box right there. So hashtag War of the Spark, right? Watch as many videos, like as many videos, and then put a comment in every video that you watch. Put a random comment there. So that's that. If you guys need any singles, check out my TCG Player Anger collections. And lastly, if you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys find that this video is like very informative, like it helps you, if you're, if you have a side hustle, like all the supplies that I use, and it kind of brings knowledge that, okay, so I can probably use that, things like that. If you guys, think that this video is like helpful, consider likes, share, subscribe. Make sure you ding that bell, because if you don't want if you don't want to miss any of my videos, right? And yeah, that's going to be it. In have a great day. Anger out and peace.